Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Ocho, the Browns beat the Bears beat the Browns, by the score of 31-3. The Browns held Cleveland to 192 yards and turned 3 interceptions against Shedeur into 17 points. With 3 takeaways, Chicago extended their lead to 30. Remember, Ocho, DA, Dennis Allen, he was in Denver, he was the D coordinator. He was at the Raiders. He was at the Saints. He's an unbelievable defensive coordinator. And I think we had Jalen Johnson on earlier in the year, and he was talking about what he brought, that swag. You know, they got guys that can take, Kevin Bayard can take the ball away. They brought in C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who can take the ball away, and seemingly good things always follow the teams that he ends up landing on. But they got guys that
every time
the quarterback, and they did a great job of pressuring Shedeur. They sacked him 5 times. They picked him off 3 times. But he's going to have to learn. And I keep saying this. He keeps bubbling.
Yeah.
He's not going to outrun not defensive ends in this league, Ocho. But somehow he thinks he is. You're not your father, Shedeur. You don't have that kind of athleticism. Sometimes you could step up and then go. But you trying to bubble, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
He made a couple of good throws to Ocho. He hit 16. I forget his name, Ocho. Bond. Yeah. He hit him. He had him for again, but he put too much air in the wind, got it, and killed it. If he threw that one more on the line, Ocho, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Yeah. But he has to understand, bro. That's why you get out there and you try to get adjusted to the wind. You can't throw when it's that cold. That air is heavy.
Yeah.
If you're in the Midwest, that air is heavy. So plus it's probably a little windy. You put that ball up there like that high, it ain't going where you think it is.
Every time. Especially this is a good game for him too. He didn't play well enough, or he didn't play well for them to be able to compete and contend against a Chicago Bears team and defense and offense that's been clicking on all cylinders damn near all year long. Been clicking on all cylinders all damn year long. But he did make some good throws, but he didn't play well enough today. Obviously, this is a game that he can continue to grow from. And playing in those conditions, I played in Chicago. Unc, I'm sure you played there too. People in the chat, if you're from Chicago, you also know you got to go out there in warm-ups. You got to go out there in the warm-ups and adapt to the elements and understand what you can and what you can't do. There's certain throws you won't be able to make. Not in that environment, not with that wind, and not with those elements. And I mean, he just didn't play well. There's really nothing else really to say about it. They were intercepted today. They made him uncomfortable. He doesn't have the foot speed to be able to escape the pocket like he wants to, especially when he tries to bubble and outrun some of the defensive ends. If anything, you got to play within your strengths. Drop back. If you're in the gun, stay within the framework of what you're able to. You know, your pocket presence. He has great pocket presence. He has great pocket awareness. And when you are able to be mobile, do it within the tackles, within the guards. Anything outside is just not happening unless they commit and crash down too fast. Outside of that, trying to bubble out and trying to outrun the DNs is not going to work, because all of the goddamn DNs, they damn near 4'5". Yeah. They damn near 4'5".
Even if they 4'6", they still going to catch him at 4'8", 4'9".
Right.
Ocho, Judy got to help him. He hit Judy in the chest, Ocho. That can't be an interception. It can be an incompletion, but it can't be an interception.
In the end zone, the one Jalen Johnson kicked off.
Yeah, Ocho, that can't be an interception. It's a touchdown or an incompletion.
Incompletion. Yeah, you got to be able to. You got to be able to get that out of there. And
Ocho, he hit him in the chest.
Yeah.
Shedeur didn't.
You got to make it.
The one thing that we will not do, Ocho and I, we're going to call it like I see it, how we see it. Shedeur didn't play well today. There's no way to sugarcoat that. Yeah, the elements. Yeah, Caleb Williams was out there in the same 10-degree weather. Yeah. The wind blowing, whatever it was, he was in it also. His players had to make plays. Luther Burton III made plays. DJ Moore made plays. Colston Loveland made plays. Komet made plays. Okay. I like Harold Fanning Jr. I mean, he had 14 targets, Ocho. He made plays. Yeah. Isaiah Bond made some plays, but Judy, you got to make plays for him. Shedeur, you got to do a better. You got to do a better job of just get rid of the ball. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing is that for so long he's been able to make every play, Ocho, at most levels. He thinks that's the same. It ain't happening. Tom Brady couldn't make every play. Peyton Manning couldn't make every play. You name a great quarterback and he couldn't make every play. Shedeur is going to have to learn how to learn when to throw the ball away.
Yeah.
And he hasn't learned that yet, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's only, what is it, fourth start, Ocho? Fourth or fifth start? So,
yes, sir. Uh-huh.
As this thing progresses, let's take all this information that you're getting right now, catalog it. You're going to have a great portfolio to look at going into this offseason of things that you absolutely need to work on. And when you come back next year, these mistakes, Ocho and I are not going to be as forgiving. We understand that you're a rookie quarterback and only his fourth start. But moving forward, as next year, in the same position, you can't make those mistakes. That's unforgivable.
And then the one thing about it is he's going to have to be able to recall some of the things that happened this year. And when you're put in those situations again, the following year, you don't make those same mistakes. You don't make those same mistakes because you're able to recall, okay, I know this is happening. Oh, shoot, they run the same defense. Or I see that safety coming down. I see that safety playing on the hash. And okay, they're not coming. I understand. And so once you're able to recall the information and regurgitate it mentally in your head and visualize what's coming, because, damn, I saw that last year. So I know exactly what's coming. And I think he's gonna be all right. But obviously, as a rookie,
now, the one thing we got to look, there's only one starting offensive lineman that started the season that was starting today. So all this notion that that's the same offensive line, no, it's not the same offensive line that the other quarterback started with. It's not.
Right.
So let's take that into consideration. So now he's out there playing. He's playing with a backup offensive line. You see look at the difference between Chicago. Chicago was the most sacked team. They were 30th in rushing. Now they're second in rushing. They're second. Only the Broncos have allowed fewer sacks than what the Bears. You see the difference?
Yes.
People talk about Caleb Williams. I told you they should have taken Jaden Daniels, and that all could pan out. But you see what the Bears did. The Bears went out and said, you know what? We've got a franchise quarterback. We've got to protect him. And Joe Tooney, they go get a left guard. They go get a center. They get Jonah. I think it's Jonah Jones. I think they got him from the Rams. They get a right tackle. Now they're able to run the ball. They're second in rush yards per game. They're have allowed the second fewest sacks. You see the difference in Caleb Williams now and last year. Look at this team last year compared to this year. They're challenging for the number 1 seed. They got 10 wins already with 3 games to play. Personnel matters.
Yeah.
Offensive line, that's how you build. You build your team front to back. I don't give a damn who your quarterback is. Let him not get protected and see what happens. You see how ordinary Mahomes look when he's running for his life? You see Brady. We saw that with Brady. I don't care who you are. Your offensive line can't protect you. You ain't doing much of nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
absolutely,
man, Miles, I sure hope Miles looked like he tweaked that groin, Ocho. He got a sack and a half. He's at 21 and a half. He needs a sack and a half to break the record. He got 3 games. What's on Cleveland's schedule?
Bills next.
They got the Bill. Oh Lord, sit this one out, Miles. Get healthy. Bills, Steelers, Bengals. Oh, he gonna get that record. He gonna get that record against y'all.
Yeah.
Nah, he gonna get that record. Nah, he gonna get that record. Josh Allen is not an easy quarterback to sack, damn it. First of all, getting to him might be easy. Getting his big ass on the ground. Because think about it. He's bigger than Big Ben. Yeah. He's faster than Big Ben. See, the issue wasn't getting to Big Ben. It was getting his ass on the ground once you got to him.
Yeah, he's a big boy now.
But Myles Garrett, he's going to be a unanimous defensive player of the year. Nobody else is really in the running for that. 21 and a half sacks. No. I just hope that groin is able to hold up and he's able to play these next 3 weeks. But look, Cleveland, man, you got to get an offensive line. You got to get Shedeur some weapons. That's all I got. That's what we got for you. Without weapons,
Yeah.
You got something up here? What? They say Jerry Judy needs to delete his social media for a while. During the broadcast, Ocho, check this out. During the broadcast, Allison Williams reported that the Browns removed Shedeur's wristband and made some changes to the play call. Ocho, how do you remove the wristband and add plays to a wrist? Ocho, have you ever heard anything like this?
Yeah, I've never heard anything like that, but I know when you do go into a game, obviously, Unc, you understand and knows that have played the game at any level. The first 15 plays are scripted. Now, outside of that, you have a number of plays that you practice all week. You practice all week that are on that wristband. And obviously, you go to your wristband to be able to reflect on what they want to call based on what they call into your ear. Now, whatever they did, once they take that wristband off, I'm still sure it's plays that just might not have been on the wristband.
How are they not on the wristband, Ocho? What they do? They call in. They'll say 34. You scan down 34.
Yeah.
Okay, red, right, 17, blah 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 blah. That's what they do. That's why you see the guy. You see you go, Chad. When you look at them, you see they going down like this here. Oh, there's 34.
Yeah.
Okay, right there. That's the play. How the hell you add plays to a? You had all week. What plays are you adding to a wristband that you took time out and you had your secretaries to type up and put on? Now you take the wristband off and to add plays? I've never heard of this in my life.
Listen, hey, Unc, I've never heard of it either, but that is the only explanation I can think of, is that there were plays that they wanted to run that they might have practiced during the week. They just wasn't on the current wristband. That's the current wristband. That's the only thing I can think of.
So why would you not put them on there?
Yeah, I have no idea. But listen, your thought is just as good as mine. That's the only thing I can think of. Because what you know what they not gonna do? You know what they not gonna do? They not gonna call no plays that they didn't run or practice during the week. They not gonna do that.
So why would you add plays? So if you really to add those plays, clearly you practiced them. Why weren't they already on the wristband?
Yeah, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Because when I heard it, Ocho, here's Stefanski being asked about it after the game.
Early on, was there something wrong with Sanders' wristband? Yeah, there was a miscommunication early.
I think they mentioned that you guys had the wrong plays in the wristband on the first 2 drives. Is that accurate?
No. Yeah. There was something. I don't know if the wristband got something on it or whatever it was, but there was we got that fixed pretty quickly.
Ocho.
I mean, you know the funny thing about it is it's hard when reporters ask a coach a question, especially like that. A coach is always going to be PC. He's always going to be politically correct and not give the true, honest answer on what the issue is behind whatever it was that happened with the wristband. They're never going to tell us the truth. They're never going to. So now it leaves all of us guessing. Because the wristband is made up. Excuse me. Before maybe a Friday, or maybe a Saturday, because you understand what plays you have, what bulk of plays you like, what bulk of plays we ran in practice that Shedeur did well, and that's what goes on the wristband.
But here's the thing, Ocho. They're not leaving till Saturday morning. So Saturday morning is the last official wristband that you're gonna get.
Right.
So that's what you're gonna have. That's what your first 15 plays, the first 15, you already know what they are. You walk through those. You talked about them the night before. The quarterback coach has gone over those with Shedeur. These are the plays, the first 15 plays that we're going to call. This is a first down play. This is our second down play. This is our third down play. This is what, X, Y, and Z. This is our red zone play. This is our goal-to-go play. That's all on the wristband. There might be 150 plays on the wristband, and he'll tell you play 76. So you got 76. Okay, 76. Okay. But I've never heard anything like this, because they asked him what the wrong plays on the wristband. He said, no. So I don't know what to make of this, and I don't want to make it seem like we're trying to make excuses for him. But I've never heard this before, Ocho. I really haven't.
I haven't, and it's really somewhat of a red flag for something like that happened in the middle of a game. in the middle of a game. We as coaches, excuse me, I'm talking about we as coaches, but as players, I understand how well prepared we are going into a game. So how something like this can happen is beyond me, especially at the NFL level. Is at the NFL level preparation. Man, listen, there's one thing you will never be able to question about all 32 teams is the way they prepare in a week and preparing for an opponent. There are really no mistakes and no error because there's too many moving parts to it for it to happen. It's too many moving parts.
I agree with you, Ocho. It might be a situation. I've never heard of this before, and I don't know how it happened. We don't know why it happened. But if I'm Jimmy Haslam, I'm going to need some answers.
Yeah.
I'm going to need some answers. I want to know how, for the first 2 drives, the wrong plays were on the sheet, and we had to take the wristbands and make some adjustment to it. I need to know why. If I'm Jimmy, I'm calling my friends. I don't know who's really friendly with. I'm gonna ask the other owners. Have your coaches ever had a situation do you know about where they had to change the the wristband because the plays that they gave the quarterback were the wrong plays, or the plays they didn't want to call, or something like that? Because I need to know why. Mistakes happen, but not the egregiousness of this mistake.
No, not them kind of mistakes.
Chicago, Caleb Williams, 17 of 28, 242, 2 touchdowns. DeAndre Swift almost had 100 yards. He's 18 carries for 98 yards. They 33 carries for $143. Luther Burton III was 6 for 84. DJ Moore had 4 catches, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. One of those in which Caleb was rolling to his right, and how he got that ball through 2 defenders.
Hey,
I still don't know how.
I
still don't know. Hell, I didn't know where the ball went until I see DJ Moore flick it on the ground. I said, "Hold up, he caught it."
Yeah. Hey, listen, Caleb Williams, as special as he is, he breaks so many rules.
Oh yeah,
that
sure.
Very few quarterbacks can do. Very few quarterbacks can do some of the things he does. Caleb Williams, you see Patrick Mahomes do it. You see Aaron Rodgers do it. You see Brett Favre do it because they trust their arm talent so much, They trust their arm talent so much, they understand. Listen, you rolling to your right and you're throwing against the grain with the momentum going the opposite way to the other side of the field. I mean, hey, that's one of those plays where the coach would be like, "God damn it, no!"
Yeah. Because you definitely into the end zone. You definitely say, "Don't throw back across your body." He's throwing across his body in the end zone. He threads it through 2 guys, and DJ Moore comes down with it. If I'm Myles Garrett, I'm looking at that Shedeur's offensive line. I say, man, I just wish I could play y'all. I'd break Derrick Thomas's record if I played y'all.
Hey, the funny thing about it is, think about all the teams he's played. And he's been able to accumulate and attain the amount of sacks he's had this year. So technically, when it comes to him, it don't matter who the hell he's playing.
But he'd have 8 sacks. Because DT got the record at 7. He had another game he had 6.
Oh, yeah.
But think about it, Ocho. Yeah. If Myles Garrett played this offensive line, how many sacks you think he'd get?
That wouldn't be fair. They have the double and triple team him, Mo. They have the double and triple team him every time.
I saw C.D. Lamb looking up at the Jumbotron. I know what he was thinking. Boy, if I went against these DBs in a game, I'd cook their ass. And he would. But Chicago ain't gonna be no easy win. You don't. Hey, first of all, Ocho, in January it's cold now because I don't know when you played Chicago, but I played them in December.
Yeah, I played them it was November.
It was cold. It was wet. It was damp, and it had been a long time since I had played. I don't think I had ever played in the East like that time of year, Ocho, and it was. I was like, we beat the hell out of them though, but it was it was cold. I was like, damn. And y'all play like this. If I'm not mistaken, I think Singletary was still there. I think 93. Mm-hmm. I think Singletary played 14 years. So he might have retired in 92. Because we played him in 92. No, we played him in 90, and then we played him again in 93. Yeah, so he wasn't there. But we kicked their ass. They beat our ass in 90. But But Chicago going to be tough, man. They can run the football. They're second in rushing. Caleb Williams, as long as he protects the football, they're going to have a chance. That defense is good. They can take the ball away. They got 30 takeaways, Ocho. So that's what they do. They take the ball away, and they set their offense up in great field position. They can run the football. They play action off of that. They do a great job of using Caleb Williams' leg. They're rolling left. They're rolling right. He can open his hip and throw, because it's a right-handed quarterback. Normally you want to roll him right. But they don't have a problem rolling him to the left because he can arm angles. He can open his hips and throw. They're good. They're good.
Yeah. And that goddamn Luther Burden, Unc, boy, he coming on. He coming on. He gonna be
With
nice.
the sack and a half today, Myles Garrett now has 21.5 sacks, leaving him one shy. He would tie the record with one sack. He would break the record with a sack and a half. Michael Strahan in 2001, T.J. Watt in 2021.